on, everybody? Welcome to episode 57 of our Lille career mode, and today we got a couple games where we have two in the league. We have Amiens in the league, and then we have Nice in the league, and then we have Rennes in the semi-final of the Coupe Nationale. It's big. It's all big at the moment. We are 3 points ahead of PSG with 6 games remaining, so we got to continue to keep winning. We have the goal difference, so it's more like 3.5 points, but at the moment, you know, just looking at the points, 3 there. So it is big. It's very similar to the real life scenario. I believe Lille drew yesterday, though. But before that, it was 3 points with 6 games to go as well, though. They do not have the goal difference in that scenario, but they drew yesterday, so that's kind of put a damper on that just a little bit. So we'll see if they can get over the line in real life as we try and get over the line in game. Now, we're going to have Baku start. Kakare can start. Nim are a team I feel we can beat. And we have a big game midweek, so I kind of want to try a couple things. I think we're going to start Rossi up front. He hasn't played in a long time. But we're going to do that. And then we're going to have Botman and Dursun starting at center back, left back. We're going to go ahead and change out as well. Bradarich can have a go. Actually, I kind of want to play Barbosa today, who's gone down too, which is kind of strange. But, you know, we'll kind of deal with it as it goes. But, yeah, the team looks pretty decent. Do we want to bring anyone onto the bench? I kind of want to bring... We'll just bring De Schmet onto the bench. Holzek, I don't need to bring onto the bench. If Rossi's playing well, he'll be all right. If he's not, then Bodo is going to have to come off the bench anyway. So we're going to keep it that way, and I believe that that should do it. So let's jump into this. Lille Amiens. Let's go. Sanchez. Run being made there nicely. Rossi can play it one more time. And Almada is going to run right through the middle here. And Almada tries to play it back post, and he gets it there, and that gets tapped in. An early 1-0 lead here. Bamba with the goal. And he didn't hit that first time, and I thought for a moment he touched it past the post. Luckily for us, he didn't. But Rossi gets into space. He could have shot. Instead, lays it off with a simple finish. He grabs an assist on his return from injury, and we grab a crucial goal early on here. 1-0. Oh, big touch. We get a little bit lucky there. Here's Rossi on it now, and Rossi can play it out there to Almada, who's stayed on side. It comes back into Rossi, and Rossi grabs his goal. He's back with a bang. A goal and an assist in his first 21 minutes. The crowd going crazy. They love seeing him back. I can't wait until crowds are back in. I really cannot. But this is excellent movement. Just gets off the center back. It comes back. And as he is run into space and Almada finds him. Hits it first time. That is pre-injury form there for Rossi. It's a good finish. And it's 2-0. Nicely done by Sanchez. That gets slipped forward nicely. Here's Ikone. Plenty of space out here. And that touch is a little bit big, but he holds on to it anyway. Tight angle. It's going to come back to Ikone. Another good save. Though tight, and there's the back of the net. 3-0. And Amiens flat out cannot keep up, can they? Almada, the third different goal scorer of the night. As we are on cruise control against the side who's probably not very good. That's a good save there. Comes back. That one's saved. And just semi-cleared, and then Almada's all alone at the penalty spot. This is a good finish. On the bounce. Hits it first time. 0 chance for the goalkeeper. And what a first half here. 27 minutes gone. It's 3-0. It gets played on here. We slide that forward we can, and Almada's made an excellent run. And why has Bamba stopped his run, I will never know, but it just gets to him, and I believe Sanchez is offside. He is not. Ooh, I don't know about that, but it's 4-0. That should have been an easy goal for Bamba had the computer not stopped that run. He's all alone in the middle there. Very odd, but it gets clipped to him, heads it into that area there, and then he just slides it across to Sanchez. They're not showing the right angle here because I swear he's offside, but we'll take it. We will definitely take it. It should have been a goal. It comes about a different way. Either way, though, we are killing them at the back. 4-0. That gets played forward nicely. Lusamba, I believe, from Nice. Tempting to get to that, but we do manage to win it nicely. Baku is going to get onto this one, and Baku's racing into space. One more across. Here's Almada. And Almada's on it, and he steps into the middle nicely. Almada slides it across. Rossi, oh, should have scored that, but he gets a little bit of luck as it comes right back to him. And this is embarrassing here. 5-0 on 38 minutes. Rossi gets another. And they just can't keep up. It's straight at him. Should save it. Unfortunately for him, it goes right back to Rossi. 5-0. Incredible, really. Nice tackle. Here's Rossi on it. Back into space here. Sanchez. Lovely football once again. Lovely stuff as Sanchez is on it. It's 6. Are you kidding? Are you kidding with this football? Unbelievable stuff here in this first half. 6-0 on 40 minutes. On track for what should be our biggest win at Lille. This is a unbelievable pass there in the finish on the bounce again. Incredible from Renato Sanchez. It's 6-0 on 41 minutes. I mean, absolutely incredible. Here's Guilles. You can drag this forward here. That's a lovely ball out there to Ikone. And Ikone can slide that back post, and he gets there. Lovely football, that. 7-0 on 70 minutes is De Schmet, who just loves himself a goal, doesn't he, the youngster? Continues to score goals. Right place, right time again. But this is an excellent pass out there to Ikone. And a good ball across, and he's just quicker than the defender. Their defenders are not very quick in general. De Schmet beating him there is not super crazy, but De Schmet is not the quickest player on the team, is he, at this moment in time? And he beat him there from... The center back had a bit of a head start, so I mean, not ideal from the center back, but lovely stuff as that comes to Ikone here in the back of the net. 8-0, and we've picked up. Now, there was like a half hour there where nothing was really happening, but we've picked it up a little bit. 8-0. We're going to have to check after this game if this is our biggest win. It's got to be. Every once in a while in our career modes, we get one of these. It's an excellent finish from Ikone. A good run, good play. But yes, once in a while we get one of these. Every time we play Chelsea, seemingly, I get one of these. There are just certain teams that are just not capable of dealing with the attacking prowess that we have. And at the moment, Amiens is definitely one of those teams. They give it away. Now here's Kubo. It's a good turning play from Kubo. And De Schmet is onside. De Schmet wants another. He gets it. 9. With 10 minutes to go. Could we hit double digits? We definitely haven't before. This will definitely be our biggest win. Should we hit... I hate the chin strap from De Schmet. I hate his chin strap. What is that? A chin strap beard. That's a good ball into him. The center back stepped out to cover Kubo. It's a good finish from him. He's an excellent finisher for his age. And it's a 9-0 on 80 minutes. My God. Nice play here. Is Botman going to get there? I'm not sure what Botman's doing, and Amiens ruined the clean sheet. What is Botman doing? He's not moving quickly, is he? He didn't even look like he was putting the effort in there to get to that. Otero with the goal. What in the world is that? Ridiculous stuff from Botman here. This gets clipped up over. He's got to have that. And what's he doing? He's not even racing or nothing. He should be beating Otero there. It is an excellent finish from Otero, but absolutely ridiculous. Kubo's on it, gets it out wide to Baku. And Baku's pushing into space here. Baku! Oh, what a finish. He puts the icing on the cake. We get double digits. That's an incredible goal from Baku, who's having a really good year in real life as well. 6 goals, I believe. But this is an excellent goal. He doesn't... I don't believe he plays right back, though, for Wolfsburg. Either way, this is a good goal. He's out wide here, waiting for an opening. Doesn't come, and then he takes a shot himself. Just curls it into that left corner. That's an excellent, excellent finish. A really good finish to grab our 10th goal of the day. We have to check afterward. to see how that really went. But really incredible stuff from Baku. And an incredible performance here from us all around. We got to rest the big guys. Ikone is the only one who played the whole game. Almada, Bamba, Renato Sanchez all coming off as everyone celebrates as we hit 10 bloody goals. Absolutely insane. As I said, we got to check after this, but we'll see. Lyon there win. They beat Monaco. But I didn't see PSG on there, so we'll check in a moment. But I also want to check our career there and see how that ranks and our biggest wins and stuff like that. I believe there's a spot for this. Here we go. My career. Clubs. No league titles. 1 domestic cup, 1 continental cup, and there it is. Biggest win, 10-1. Then we have a 7-2 defeat in there. Record transfer fee, $75 million. Total earnings, $9 million. So we played 170 games. We have 123 wins, 22 draws, 25 losses. That's pretty good. We've scored 630 and given up 315, exactly twice as many. So we're on average winning every game 2-1, which is not as much as you would think. Or we're not on average winning 2-1, but we're scoring 2 goals to conceding 1. So like 4-2 or 3 to 1.5, that kind of average. But very, very cool. Very nice. So we added to the record book a little bit there with a very, very nice win. Baku, he's happy to be playing. I'm happy that he's playing. That was an excellent goal. And we look at our progress assessment. I'm not interested. We're cruising right now. But next, we have Rennes in the semifinal of the Coupe Nationale. Niassi will be departing in the summer as well. But we're going to get to that. I also want to check really quick how PSG did. Obviously, the more points they drop, the more we have a bit of a cushion. As Lyon beat Guingamp, and the winner of Lille and Rennes will play Lyon. But they did win. So 5 games to go, a 3-point gap. Our goal difference is 108. Ridiculous, ridiculous numbers, and we're only 3 points ahead. Absolutely incredible. But let's jump into this. Everybody is pretty much fit. I think I just want to bring Gomez onto the bench. Yeah, we'll put him ahead of Kakare. That's an easy one. Holzek can come on ahead of Rossi. Let's jump into this. Lille Rennes, winner goes to the Coupe Nationale final as we try and hit ourselves a back-to-back. We win that, we can. Now here's Bamba as he turns and races down the middle here. Bamba can get it all the way out to Ikone. Back inside. Lovely football this. As this comes to Bamba. All alone in the middle there. 1-0. What were Rennes thinking? There's so much space for Bamba. Incredible, really. I thought as soon as he touched it, we were going to have to make a move to make space, but the center backs were nowhere near him. This gets played all the way out. It's back inside. And look at the space. There's just so much. It's an easy, easy finish. Right there from Bamba. And Rennes, who are having a good year, up in the top 6. We beat them really easy last time out. It was like 6-1 or something. And we've started incredibly well here. 1-0. This tackle by Kanate is way up the pitch, and he can slide that into Bodu as well. Who's in plenty of space, and Bodu can slide that across. Brilliantly done. 2 for Bamba, 2 for Lille, 2-0. 9 minutes. And that's Kanate there, and that's why we drag center backs. I know some of you guys want me to defend a little bit tighter and more of a shape, but I do like the risk-reward we get, and you can see it there as Kanate wins the ball high up the pitch, and Bodu and Bamba are on their horses and going. And nobody's going to catch either of them. Bamba's in front of Heinrichs. Bodu was in front of his center back marker, and it was 2-on-2, and you just cannot deal with that pace. And that is, I mean, it's just as simple as that. That is why 2-0. And right as we hit 10 minutes. Gets played forward. Can we get to that? Not quite. They have a couple men forward here. Rennes, they'd like to play with a couple of men high up the pitch. That's an excellent ball out there to Liao. There's a man in the middle. Kempembe, I thought he stopped the cross there. I really did. He kind of just turned away, and I thought that might do it because we might get back. But Terrier pulls one back for Rennes. Ugh. I really thought we had it covered. Leao did really, really well there. And now we have to deal with it a different way. Comes back in, holds on to it. Yeah, just slides it across. I thought on the turn there he'd try and find someone else, but Terrier beat out the center backs there. And it's 2-1. Ren pull one back. On it. He finds somebody. Gets it to Samari. Nice ball forward. And now we have Bodu on it. I thought Samari was going to make a run. He hasn't. There's space here to Castillo's onside. He finds Leao. 2-2. And that's why they play with so many men up. So they can hit on the break in situations like that. And Leao has leveled it here. 2-2. I didn't expect this after our start. But they've hit back really, really well. And that's it right there. We talk all the time that their defense is rather light. But this is why. They leave men high up the pitch. They try to outnumber you on the break. They have there. And Leao with a really good finish. And on 30 minutes in this semifinal, we have 2-2. And a heck of a game so far. Here's Shelik. Play it out there to Ikone. Nicely done. And Ikone's going to get into the box. Ikone slides it across. Bodu, 3. And there's the downside to Ren pushing men up the pitch. Very, very light at the back. You kind of beat one in behind, and all of a sudden there's a lot of space here. Comes to Ikone, and that guy's just made a bad step. Had no choice but to come across to cover. Bodu there. On hand to tap home. Into the back of the net, and we restore our lead rather quickly. It's 3-2 here on 34 minutes. A bit of a barn burner here. There's one more in here. Nicely done. Here's Sanchez making that run. And Sanchez can slide that forward. Excellent ball. And it's Bodu here. And Bodu keeps it low into the bottom corner. It's 4-2. And we double up our lead. It's back to 2. Right before halftime. 6 goals in this first half. An incredible semifinal. Not like the one I watched just now. Between Chelsea and Manchester City. But this one's got goals. It's got open play. It's got Bodu running in behind. And that's an excellent finish. From someone who's scored so many goals this year. As a whole, we have scored an incredible amount of goals this year. Really. I feel like every time we go forward, we're bound to score. We've been so good. We've got so many good, pacey, intelligent players who just make some excellent runs all the time. And it is an incredible mix that we have up front here. But that's lovely stuff. And Camavinga, wow, that is a big break for us right before halftime. They could have found their way back in it. Nice take. That gets played forward nicely. Lovely stuff here. It's Ikone now. And Ikone, what a touch that is. And the pace from him here. It's into the back of the net. It's a 3-goal gap. It's 5-2. Right to start the second half. And these two teams, they're so pacey up front. They love to play on the break. We love to play on the break as well. And that's why Ikone is just too quick. There's just nobody catching him in that situation. He's made up so much ground after the touch. Absolutely incredible in the finish. Easy enough for a player of his standard. And it's 5-2 on 50 minutes. Now can we go up the wing with it? We can. It's Ikone, who's just quicker. He's fresher seemingly than the fullback as that ball gets into Bamba in the back of the net. Game over, surely. 6-2 the score. Bamba with another goal. And at the moment, Ikone and Bamba playing excellent stuff. A lot of times they don't link up, and a lot of times they're not scoring tons of goals, but lately they've been getting more involved. That's a great cross and an easy enough header for Bamford. Or Bamba, not Bamford, Jesus. Bamba. And Bamba and Ikone creating an excellent goal. Bamba goes off the pitch. That's his last action as well. But very, very, very good football. Here's Sanchez. Out wide again. Ikone. Slid across here. Samare. Robinson Lovely stuff as it comes out to Hazard. And Hazard gets into the box. He grabs one. His first touch is Hazard. As it's 7-2. And we have been dominant going forward recently. Dominant. There's just so many good players. So much space. And we've been playing teams that have been poor at the back. Rennes are poor at the back. MEN really poor at the back. But Rennes at least like to play in space and offer a threat at the other end. MEN didn't, but 7-2 in the 72nd minute. Unbelievable stuff here in this semifinal, and we are on our way to play Lyon, a very good team, in the final of hopefully what will be a back-to-back in the Coupe Nationale. We're trying to win the treble. You know, might as well. We're still in all three. In the semifinal of the Champions League. Obviously, this is the semifinal of the Coupe Nationale, but we're also ahead in the league with only 5 games to go. Incredible. A minute to go here, and we are off into the next round. An excellent, excellent showing here against a normally a good Rennes, but they just can't deal with our brand of football. They just can't. And at the moment, as you can see, we are cruising by them again. Just got to make sure my phone's off. There we go. 7-2. And Rennes, they had a chance there to make it 4-3 right before halftime, and that was a big one. That was a big, big miss, but we will be meeting Lyon in the final. PSG, once again, not really a part of this tournament. They seem to go out very early in this one quite often. Kind of odd. But here we are, back in the league. And this is another big game. They're all big games. 5 games to go as we've got Nice here. And we've got Liverpool on the Tuesday. So I don't want to rotate everybody. Nice are a very, very good side. But we are going to rotate a little bit. We're going to rotate the front. We're probably going to end up rotating everybody, aren't we? That's probably just what's going to happen. But unfortunately, that's just one of the things that's just going to have to happen right now. Is Willock's going to come in. I want everybody fresh for that game, and we can technically afford to drop points, but we obviously don't want to. Let's get Tao onto the bench, perhaps. Maybe we'll get Tao to start. Why not? And then Baku at right back, and then the center backs can come in. Botman, Bradarich can come in, and then Dursun. We'll get Kempembe off the bench and bring Gomez. We'll bring Barbosa onto it, and then Gomez can come onto it. But for who? For Bamba, why not? So here we are, a fully rotated side. We need to go ahead and still put in a good performance against a pretty decent Nice team. Let's jump into this. Lille-Nice. Let's go. Here's Willock. On it now, nicely done, and Holzek's right in behind. What a start this would be as Holzek. Oh, that's a good save. We ought to be scoring that. Once again, the center back stood up there. I'm not sure where he's going. The defensive midfielder had that covered as it's floating around here, and then it's eventually cleared out for another corner. But he stepped up. He had midfielder cover there. I'm not sure why he did that, but it almost cost them an early goal. Nicely played. We do manage to get it forward to Bradarich, who's in plenty of space here. And we have a couple of men forward. Bradarich, can he slide it back? He can. Willock, it's blocked away. It's on into the back of the net, and he's onside. I didn't think he was onside. That gets blocked into Holzek's path. And Holzek smashes it into the back of the net. Very strange this. As that gets clipped back, it's Willock here, and he has a shot blocked. He did look onside, didn't he? It's the right back that's played him on. He's come back to cover. The ball comes back in, but he keeps on running. And he plays Holzek onside. That is a early goal for us. It's 10 minutes gone. It's a very good start. And it's 1-0. Nice block here. Can we get to that? Not quite. Guerrero does well to turn with it. Played into a good spot. That's a really good ball. 1-1. That was a really good pass. A really good run as well. And Nice hit back relatively quickly. 17 minutes gone. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. We'll see this again. It gets played on here. This is an excellent pass right here. It's a good turn, and then the pass is excellent. Right into his path. Had to be perfect. Had players sandwiched in there, but not exactly on top of him or anything. So he had space to put the ball, but he had to put it in the right space, and he did. Excellently done. It's 1-1. Here's Willick. Plays that wide to Kubo. Nicely done. And Kubo is racing on here. Kubo getting into an excellent spot. Can cut back brilliantly. Kubo. Oh, Gomez has his shot blocked. Oh, nicely done by Kubo. Comes to Hazard here as we have a throw-in. And Hazard's in a bit of space, and Hazard has his shot blocked, and it's going to come to Holzek again, and that's an excellent save. A really acrobatic effort as well from Holzek. As the corner comes in and the header comes in, and it's straight at Benitez. But Holzek very, very, very involved early on here. Maulida here. Decent young striker, Maulida. We grab it. Oh, no way. That looked clean enough to me. But Guiri's got a free kick and a decent spot at the edge of the box. Cook fakes it, or Cook's on it now, and that's hit the post. And oof, just gets it out for a corner. Ugh, it was Cook who hit it in the end. Someone else ran over it as a fake, but not far away. Hazard now. And get that out there to Bradarich. And Bradarich does well to cut back inside. Sees the run from Hazard, and Hazard breaks toward the box. Brilliantly done by Hazard. Oh, what a save. Tried to jam that in the near post. That is an excellent, excellent save from Benitez. It really, really is. As this comes to Kakare, and his shot's blocked, and Kakare's racing in there to see if he can get the header, and he can't. And Nice clear. But this game is very, very much on edge as we move into the last 15 minutes or so. Durson's going to drag this forward. Plays a good ball. Up the pitch, here's Sanchez, who's just come on for the last couple of minutes. But it comes to Bodou here, and Bodou scored. And that's massive. And Renato Sanchez with an impact with his first couple of touches. And Bodou might have just saved us the points. Here's Sanchez. He slides it into Bodou. He's going to get the assist. And Bodou with a massive, massive finish here. The big dogs coming on off the bench to possibly secure 3 massive points as we chase the title here at Lille. That is huge. Not so much time left in this game. Only 3 minutes, and hopefully we can just keep a 3-minute clean sheet. I mean, we've been pretty decent all day. It's been a pretty decent game. Close, tight. Not a ton of chances, but, you know, we've opened up a couple recently. But here's Bodou as we try and get the icing on the cake. It comes back to Sanchez, and Sanchez is going to have a run through the middle, and it's Sanchez. Oh, good save. Tried to roll it past the goalkeeper. There's only 30 seconds to go. They got to get it up the pitch, and they're not going to. And this is going to be game over, and that is a massive, massive late winner from Bodou. Sanchez, huge. First couple of touches, he plays in Bodou for the assist. That is a massive, massive win with only 4 games left. Absolutely massive. We don't see Nice on there, or Lille. We just beat PSG. We don't see PSG on there. We are Lille. We just beat Nice. Let's get that out properly. But that is absolutely huge, as we have a big, big game coming next episode. But let's check what we need to, or let's check and see what PSG need to do, depending on how they did. And they drew. PSG have drawn 1-1 with Brest. That's massive. Absolutely massive. 4 games to go. A 5-point gap at the top of the table. Wow. Are we on our way to a pretty unprecedented treble considering the year we had last year? We'll talk about it obviously at the end of the season depending on how things go. But the center backs we bought in turn this season around. Absolutely. But next episode, we have 2 games in the Champions League, both against Liverpool, and then we have Brest in the middle Wow. Absolutely crazy. A late winner there. And then, of course, some crazy wins earlier on as well. We haven't lost in a long time. We have that 2-2 draw there with Saint-Étienne, but we haven't lost outright since PSG in January. We've been absolutely incredible, and we've only got one draw in there as well. An incredible second half of the season. But, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.